Welcome to this lesson on graphing systems of inequalities. In this video, we are going to learn how to find the solution region where two or more inequalities intersect. This is a fundamental concept in algebra that helps us visualize multiple constraints simultaneously. Before we dive into systems, let's quickly review how to graph a single linear inequality. Remember that the boundary line divides the coordinate plane into two halves. If the symbol is less than or equal to, or greater than or equal to, we use a solid line to show that points on the line are included. If the symbol is strict, meaning just less than or greater than, we use a dashed line. Finally, we shade the region that contains all the true solutions. A system of inequalities is simply a set of two or more inequalities involving the same variables. When we talk about solving a system, we are looking for the set of all points that satisfy every single inequality in the group at the same time. Visually, this corresponds to the area where the shaded regions of each individual inequality overlap. Let's work through an example together. Consider the system: y is less than x plus 2, and y is greater than or equal to negative 2x minus 1. We start by graphing the first inequality completely on its own. The boundary line is y equals x plus 2. Since our symbol is strictly less than, we draw a dashed line. Testing the origin, 0, 0, gives us 0 is less than 2, which is true, so we shade the region below and to the right of the line. Now, on the exact same coordinate plane, we graph the second inequality. Y is greater than or equal to negative 2x minus 1. The boundary line has a y-intercept of negative 1 and a slope of negative 2. The symbol is greater than or equal to, so we draw a solid line. Checking the origin again, 0 is greater than negative 1, which is true. So, for this specific inequality, we shade the region above and to the right. Here is where the magic happens. Notice that we now have areas on the graph with different types of shading. The solution to the system is the region where the shadings overlap. In this visual, you can see the green region for the first inequality and the purple region for the second. The dark, double-shaded area where they intersect is our final solution region. Any point in this dark area is a valid solution. It is always a good idea to verify your result. Let's pick a point clearly inside the overlapping region, like the point 2, 0. If we plug x equals 2 and y equals 0 into both original inequalities, we see that both statements are true. However, if we pick a point outside the overlap, like negative 4, 0, it might satisfy one inequality but fail the other. A true solution must work for both. Sometimes, you might encounter special cases involving parallel lines. If the shaded regions go in opposite directions, there is no overlap at all, meaning the system has no solution. Alternatively, if the shaded regions face each other, the solution might be a strip between the two lines. Always look for the intersection. To wrap up, remember these three main steps. First, graph the boundary lines for each inequality, paying attention to whether they should be solid or dashed. Second, lightly shade the solution area for each one. And third, identify the darkest region where all the shadings intersect. This overlapping area represents your final solution set.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.